everybody. It's Dawn. I'm the quilt lady here in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. So welcome. Glad to see everybody tonight. Looks like we got about 17 on. So if you guys can go ahead and share, that'd be great. And be sure and put that you've shared. And just so you know, we had some problems last week. I think Facebook had, well, it wasn't us, it was Facebook had some problems. And so we streamed through YouTube. So they said if you want to watch through YouTube, there's not as much buffering. So that's where the little wheel goes around and around and around. It kind of pauses out. So if you want to, you can go to YouTube and watch from YouTube also. So that's from Whitney. So if you ask me, I would not tell you how to get to all that stuff, because you need the younger generation to tell you about all the computer stuff. But YouTube did work better. So we had trouble last week with the Facebook, and they weren't up and running. There was something, they sent us a message before we started saying that they couldn't see, or they wasn't getting any comments. So I don't believe that we got comments for any orders last week, and we did not get comments on who shared or anything like that. And then the video went down and it was gone. So we won't have a wheel tonight because of the Facebook. It all went down. Yeah, we had over 60 viewers, so that was wonderful. So hopefully we'll get that tonight. But we've got several things to show. Hey, Mary, how are you? And Nita, good. Nita's already shared. That's awesome. And Susan, yeah, from Moore. And hey, Debbie, she shared. Joyce, I seen your stuff on Facebook today, Joyce. Good job. And Janice, good. You girls are good at sharing. Donna, how are you guys? Linda, oh, we got a whole bunch. Good. And Miss Cactus, good. And Lucy, oh my goodness, it's our regulars. They're all on. Danette, how are you, Danette? That's awesome. I'm so glad to see you guys. So we had another day of good weather, didn't we? I loved it. I sat with this morning, had the back door open and let all that cool air in. I loved it till it got a little bit warm this afternoon. So had to shut it. But okay, I'm going to update you on a few things. The retreat that is not next week, 2 weeks from now, is full. I'm so looking forward to coming to that or going to that. And I think everybody that's signed up is too. This retreat is at the same place, the one in February. It's February 22nd through the 26th, okay? And you can click on the link in the comments. Whitney's got it down there. It's 4 nights, 5 days, you guys. All meals included. We have a mystery project, sew along, okay? So that's what it is. It's a mystery to you all. So, and then we do a round robin. So one of us will be making a center square. It'll be a square. The one that's going to this next retreat is a big panel that has been bordered. And so you can bring fabric to match that or coordinate with it and add borders to the center square. And at the end, then we draw. So somebody gets to win a quilt when they go home. All right. So we have that round robin. We have daily devotionals every day from the Proverbs 31 woman, and all kinds of surprises. So we can't tell you all our little hidden secrets, but you will have a ball. You'll have a ball at the retreat. So well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to this next retreat and the next. We had 2 more ladies sign up for the February retreat, and I believe I thought we had 2 spots left last week, but we had 4 spots. So we only have 2 spots left now because we had 2 sign up today. So if you and a friend want to come, grab your friend and come on. Y'all, it's going to be a great time. You have to put down $100 deposit, but you don't have to pay for it till I think it was January 15th or January, maybe it's January 1st, somewhere in there. I think they've got that on the books. But So you can put $100 down to cover your spot. And then if there's inclement weather, so I was asked that today, if there's bad weather, ice storm or anything like that, then of course it will be canceled and we'll move it to another date and make sure that everybody can come. If not, you can go to another retreat. So we'll take care of you. We'll make sure everybody's going to be able to come. Okay, so that's about the P31. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, okay. So we're going to show you a video on how you're supposed to share on YouTube. Okay. So Whitney's put together this little video on how to share on YouTube. Okay. Okay. So that is how you share from the YouTube. Even though you're clicking Facebook, that's how you share. So when it comes up, you just want to make sure that you hit public, okay, so that it's shared publicly. So, okay. But again, if you guys are just getting on, because we have 46 now. So if you guys all share and go out and tell us that you've shared, then that's a pretty good gift card. Okay. So, hey, Carmen. Yeah. So, that, you guys want to be sure and share, but that's pretty good. We had 50 some last week, over 60 last week. And that was going through YouTube. Okay. Go to YouTube as I don't have. Okay. Well, yeah, we're staying on Facebook, Joyce. We stream on both. Yes, we stream on both because there's not as much spooling, I guess. And when Facebook went down last week, we had to go to YouTube. And it was just a last minute thing because Facebook had contacted us and said they wasn't going to be able to have any comments tonight. So anyways, okay, let's get started with, are we ready for the products? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get started with some different things Janice has pulled. Janice Andrews has taken over pulling everything for the lives. And so she's got us all kinds of stuff. She does do a great job. She does do a great job. Okay, this first package, this is the Dritz 25 assorted craft needles. 25 assorted craft needles. And if you see up here, whoops, wrong side. You've got a needle threader that comes with it. Okay, so you're getting a needle threader with this one. And these are $3.99. And it's good. It's got the little circle, that you can twist and take out. But it's got some with smaller eyes all the way up to the bigger eyes, thin needles up to thick needles. So it's got all kinds of assorted deals. There's cross stitch, tapestry, Milner, candle wicking, tapestry, embroidery, and quilting. So lots of different needles in this package. Okay, 25 assorted needles for $3.99. $3.99. And that is mine number one. Mine number one. Okay, so everybody needs a package of those so you'll have needles of every kind. Okay, this is the household assortment. This is in the John James, and I really like these John James needles. And you guys be sure and don't leave your needle. Like if you're started something, don't leave your needle stuck in it, especially if it's going to be a long time, because needles will rust, some needles, and you don't want that left in your project. Okay, so put it in a little scrap like the selvage or something and hook it to it. Okay, so this is the John James Pebble, and this has got 12 needles, and this one is assorted sizes. So you can see they've got a little bit longer eye on it, so you can see to get that in there, get that thread in there. Okay. So this one, and this comes with the case. Okay. So $10.99, and that's mine number two. Mine number two. All right. And then I know a lot of you do hand embroidery because we have lots of hand embroidery, and you guys pick it up. And we do a lot of the fish quilt that Janice Russell has made. And this is ending, I think this month is the last month for the block of the month on that. But here is some embroidery crewel needles. And it's an assortment, again, $10.99. And you're getting 16 needles in this one. 16. And it's mine number 3. Mine number 3. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, so this one is the needle threader. It's an automatic needle threader. Okay, and I think these come in different colors. We have the yellow. I think we have, not sure what all colors we have. We had purple, I think, and yellow, and I'm not sure. Anyways, this one is Suto, and and so no, well, it does kind of look like a cat face, but it doesn't here. It's a tulip. That's right. So usually when you have a needle threader like this one, there is a wire down on the bottom. So you take that wire, you insert it in your needle, and so you still have to get in through the eye. Okay, you put your thread through the needle threader, and then you pull it through. The great thing about this is you do not have to see the eye of the needle to be able to put the wire through and then get your thread through the wire. So these things, I have these pretty much everywhere at my house, this or the hand one. And this is nice because it's tabletop. And all you have to do is in the top here, where this top little piece, right on this side, is drop your eye of your needle down in the hole. Okay, you just drop it down in there, and then you take your thread and you cross it. You can see on the picture there, you cross it down where the little slit is. And then all you have to do is push the button. Push the button, and it threads it. You pull the needle up, and it's threaded. No way. So no way. Wonderful things for those that can't see, or I can see them, but the later at night, the worse it gets. So this is really fast, and I love these threaders. So, okay, $17.99, and that's my number 4. My number 4. Yeah. Okay, I showed you all this before. This is the Charming Circles, and it's got the pattern in here on how to do the pattern is actually the circle. Okay, so you take your denim jeans, and then you can put in you can put batting in there, or you can put do it without batting. So it's going to show you, if you can see the dotted lines on there, and then you've got the slits in here, so you can mark that. And so I just chalk mark these. Okay, chalk mark that, or however you want to mark it. And so this is your sew lines, and that's also where your 5-inch square is going to go. Okay, so a charm pack will work with this. Charm pack will work with this. Any leftover jeans, any kind of fabric that you want. So let me show you, and I've showed you guys this one before. This is my stadium cover, seat cover. So this one, you've got, you can see I've used a pocket here. You've got dark and you've got light. But you take your circle and you cut it out, and then you sew those together. And then you're going to add your piece in there and then sew down the top. And it's just really raw edge applique. So you're just going to raw edge that. And look how cute that is. It's great for a picnic blanket, great for the back of your car, anything like that. And then the back, so it's already quilted as you come. This is what the back looks like. Okay. So I've even used one with a hole in it, just patched. So it's just where you've sewed it down. But it's a really cute, fast, easy way. And if it's something that you could do with your kids, that would be really fast and easy if you've got a child that's wanting to learn. Here's another sample. So if you don't have denim and you don't want to use that, you just want to use your scraps, say. Okay, so Janice made this. This is the back, okay, and this is the front. So she's used some scrap that we had here, and she's got the blue as her background, and then she does have a little bit of batting in there, and then a 5-inch square in the top, and then you just roll it down. that cute? So you can do all kinds of stuff. This month, 2 times. Yes, this is the last block of the month. They will get all. Okay, so you guys, for the ones of you that took Janice's fish quilt, the block of the month, this is the last month for that. Okay, so you'll get a whole bunch of fabric. She's got everything cut out for piecing the end of that fish quilt. Okay, it is beautiful, beautiful. And so she's sending you the pattern and how to do all the fabrics for all of that. Okay, or if you pick up, then you'll have that. So, and she's already looking into the next block of the month. So just stay tuned. Janice has got surprises for us. Okay, so that was the charming circle that makes that quilt. You can see it does bags, pillows, whatever else you want to make it with it. That's $17.99, and that's mine number 5. Okay, so now one thing, let me tell you about these circles. When you are doing round stuff, when you're cutting round stuff, you do not want to use a 60 millimeter cutter. You know, it's too big. So the smaller the cutter, the easier it is to go around your round part of your template. So this one is a 18-inch. This is a 18 millimeter here. So we have an 18 millimeter. That'll go through your denim. That'll go through any of your fabrics. We also have a 28 millimeter, and the 28 millimeter, Bill, see if you can find me. It should be right here on the wall. 28 millimeter. It might be right here. And show them. So the smaller the cutter, the easier it is to get in circles. Okay. You can do anything with a straight line, but when you're doing circles or anything round, Janice said she put scallops on her quilt. Anything round like that or curvy, the smaller cutters are going to be easier to use for sure. So this one is an 18 millimeter. So that's the tiniest they make. Okay. And that's $13.99. And that will cut around any of that. You see the 28? We may be out of 28. That may be why they didn't pull it. So we also have a 28. So this is mine number 6. If you want the 28, it's a little bit larger than this, just a little. If you want the 28, then you can say mine number 6-28. Okay, let's just do it that way. All right, so that's $13.99. Would you look and see what that other cutter is? The 28 millimeter, please. Okay, he's going to look for that. I threw something in at the last minute. Okay, just had to tell you that because it does make your cutting much easier. It's just much smoother than using a big blade. Okay, then Janice pulled this pattern, and we've had a couple people make this, and it's really, really pretty. It's the Curvy Log Cabin. Curvy Log Cabin. And this one's called Carousel. Carousel. Okay. So this one takes, if you guys haven't been in, we have a lot of these cut loose patterns. They're on the wall here, and it's front and back. They're hole punched. So you can put them in a 3-ring binder, and they're really good patterns. And they have, you can see down here on the deal, they've got 6-hour projects, 2 to 6 hours, or less than 2 hours. They have fat quarter friendly, square friendly, strip friendly, yardage friendly. And then they have it by type, which is a bag, a craft, a home, a stitchery, or a quilt. So lots of different patterns for these. So they end up taking the creative grids, rulers. So this pattern's only $3.99, and it's mine 15. Mine 15. And if you look at it, you can look at it on Whitney's picture there. See how the curves go? I mean, it looks like it's got movement, like it's flowing. Okay. So that's the part of Curvy Log Cabin. Pardon? Oh, okay. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to it. So when you're doing this one takes the Curvy Log Cabin, okay? So you don't want to use a regular log cabin tool. So this one is the Curvy Log Cabin, and this one is Creative Grids. and it's got a pattern in there for the one that's there on back. But this pattern, I think this pattern's beautiful, and it would use up scraps, you guys. This would use up a lot of good scraps. Yeah, just different values of color, white background, and it has binding. Okay, so this one is the ruler that's going to go with that. And it's, if you can, I don't know if you can see there, this has got round 1, round 2, round 3, and then it has more down underneath here. But it's easy to lay it on there and know exactly where you're at, and get your trimming done where this will all work out, where it will piece together perfectly. Okay, so let's see, Whitney, let's go to the ruler. Oops, did I miss the ruler? Okay, these must be at the end. So we'll come back to the rulers, okay? I'll save that pattern and come back to the rulers. We'll go back to this curvy one. I want to go back to this mine number 6, I believe. This one was the 18 millimeter. Okay, this is the 28. So you can see the difference in blade size. So it's a little bit bigger, but it's going to take less rolls, of course, going around your deal. So this is the one, the 28 is the one that I have. And that's what I use to go around all my jeans. Okay, all the jeans. There you go. All right, so the 28 millimeter would be mine number 6-28. And this one is $16.99. $16.99. Okay, so that's going to be the rotary cutter. That's 28. Okay. All right, now let's go on. So if you do the denim, we have Denim Fabric. Okay, there's your denim. This is $11.99, and it's mine number 7. Mine number 7. So this might be good if you need to add in some different colors. But truly, if you have any old denim pants, or anybody you work with has denim, maybe denim skirts or anything denim, and you can get all a variety of colors, the lights, the darks, the mediums, you got red, you got every color of denim out there. So it would be really pretty with that in there too. And I think if you did just use denim, you could put it together and make you a Christmas tree, or make you a big bulb, or you could do all kinds of things. Hey, Sandra from Bartlesville. Yay. Very good. So there's lots of things that you guys can do with this. Okay. So this one is the denim. And again, I use jeans, but if you need denim, we have denim. Okay. So $11.99, and that's mine number 7. Mine number 7. And I believe we have different colors over there. We just pulled one to show you. Okay. All right. Second one, this is denim also. This is a red. It is maybe not quite as bright as what the picture is up there. It's more of a kind of a burgundy red. It's got more gray in it than that picture there. It's got orange. This has got a little bit more gray in it. Anyway, so this is the red denim. Crimson. Okay, if I could read the screen, it is crimson, is more what it looks like. Crimson Canyon. This is mine number 8. Mine number 8. Be a good OU quilt and a good Christmas quilt. And I know a lot of you go to football games and need a stadium seat. And I've done a quilt out of it, and then I've done the stadium seat, because it's like, denim. I mean, what are you going to get on denim? You can throw that in the washer, right? Or a picnic quilt. That'd be good too. Okay, so here's some things that would be really good. Oh, hey, Becky. Bill and Dawn. So this would be good inside the denim. And this is Letters from Afar. So it's got all kinds of different postage stamps. This says 30 cents. That's been a while ago, because I believe now postage is 60, and it just keeps going up on us. Let's see if I can get it up there. So that's what it looks like. It's got the Eiffel Tower. It's got different stamps from all over the place, and Letters from Afar. So really cute. Mine number 9. Number 9. It's $10.99 from Afar. So that would be good Valentine's too. Letters from Afar.
Oklahoma, fire burns.
Huh?
I said if you're from Oklahoma, fire is hot too.
Bill's got he's being a real redneck right now. He's saying fire. Far. Letters from afar, like a fire. Okay. Make today beautiful. I'm all about that. So this has got a pink background. The picture that Whitney has up is better than mine. This looks white in the background, but it's not. It's got the pink background. It's bold, vivid colors. I like this. I think I could do a lot of stuff with this. I think that's pretty. So that's $12.99. Make today beautiful. Make today beautiful. I think that's a good slogan to say. Oh, thank you, Miss Becky. Becky's been sewing, you guys. If you've been on Tuesday, you know that Becky and I are friends. Well, our families are friends. And Becky has been sewing for Eva. And she's made 2 cute little dresses, you guys. She always makes the cutest thing. For her twins and then for Eva. So, okay. The next one is Make Today Beautiful. This is in navy. So the same flowers, but in navy. Okay. Same flowers, but in navy. Isn't that pretty? I love the bright, bold colors of this. And the whimsical, they're kind of whimsical flowers, very modern. More modern art. I love it. So this would be really pretty. I think this is what Janice used. Is that what she used on that? Yep, looks like it. That was her backing. So this is her back. And then she put the pink that we just showed you in the center. Okay, so that's really cute. Okay, so Make Today Beautiful. And this is my number 11. My number 11. Okay, so going from Make Today Beautiful to more of the wintry log cabin, mountainy look. Okay, then we have plaids. Okay, so the girls all know. Last week I said, how many times did I say, I love swirls? And I do. I love swirls. I love plaids. I love a lot of things. Huh? Yeah. Well, I've got some more down here that I'm going to show you I love too. But plaids, I have lots of plaids because I love plaids. And so again, I've got denim, or I've got handkerchief fabric in the middle of this. But wouldn't that plaid be cute in there? Oh my gosh, it would be so cute. So you could do this as the background and then do, so this is $11.99, mine $12. Or you could do this as the background, put the plaid in the middle. I would do this as the background and this, fussy cut these into pieces and put in the center. I think would be cute. Or you could do it as the back and have a back. You'd have the back, all of this too. Really cute. Okay, so this one is number 12, and it's mine number 12, and it's $11.99. Yeah, I'm talking faster than my brain's working. And this one is Red Lake House, and it's $11.99. Mine $13. So, oops, I think that's really not directional, but that one with the lake, and it's got canoes and deer and bears and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this one is $11.99, mine $13. Even if you wanted to do a pillow for your grandkids or a friend or somebody, coworker, that cabin would be really cute as a pillow too. Have the cabin with the deer and the bear as the big base of it. So you would need a yard. Well, we sell the minimum is a yard. You'd actually need just 3/4 of a yard, and then have the other plaid as your cuff, and then your flange could just be a piece of black or something. So a flange just kind of sets it off in between, but you wouldn't even have to have a flange. Okay, so that's that one. Then we have, this is Bill's new thing, is chickens. So we've kind of started going chicken crazy at our house. We lay an egg chicken blues. Okay, so Bill sells his eggs, and we do have lots of, he only has, what is a red?
Production reds.
Production reds. They lay large to extra large eggs, right? And so they've been laying good eggs. So when this came out, it's like, okay, Bill needs something out of this. Will was a chicken for Halloween. This, oh yeah, and Will, yep, that's the oldest grandson from Clinton. Yeah, he was a chicken, and they have chickens too. This looks more like their flock because they have all kinds of different chickens, and their eggs look like rainbow eggs because it looks like Easter eggs. They have green and brown and red and or pink and all colors of eggs. So ours are white. Okay, so $12.99. Huh? What are they?
Brown.
Oh, ours are brown. Sorry. They're not white. They're brown eggs. Okay. He's going to get you a thing of eggs and show you his eggs. Y'all, we go on vacation for a couple days. We're gone. We come back and Bill goes out to the barn to talk to his girls, right? And he talks and they start squawking and they get up and sit on his shoulder. Yeah. Anyways, that's, you have to show him. Okay, he wants me to show you these eggs. He writes the weight on them, so that's why there's letters or numbers on them. There's his eggs, you guys. Big old eggs. So he makes sure that they're big enough to give out. And can y'all believe the price of eggs? Speaking of that, the eggs at Brahms were $5.50 a dozen. That's crazy. I remember getting them for 99 cents, y'all. Okay. Past the egg thing now. All right, Whitney, let's go to the dots. So this would be another cute, oh, we're back to this. Okay. We're back to this pattern. Okay, look. Back to the pattern. Okay, this is the Carousel, and that is the one that takes the curvy log cabin. And this is the curvy log cabin tool. Okay, so the pattern is $3.99. The curvy log cabin tool is $21.99. Now, if you're familiar with Creative Grids, these have, I don't know if you can see these little dots. Well, you can see the dots on Whitney's picture. See those dots on there? They're clear, so you can see through them. But that's what Creative Grids is known for. You do not have to put anything on the back of these, any sandpaper grid or sandpaper dots or anything like that. These have the dots built in. So when you lay that down, it's not going to move. It's going to stay right there and you can trim. Okay. So that's the great thing about Creative Grids. Okay. So $21.99. And I think this is the #1 ruler right now. Well, it has been for several years, Creative Grids. Okay. So this pattern will not work with the regular log cabin ruler. You need the curvy log cabin. Okay, so when you get these patterns, we have whole walls of these. You'll see up here in this area, it's going to tell you what all things that you need to make this. Okay, and it'll tell you there on these patterns what kind of ruler that you will want. And they're all with Creative Grids. Okay, all right. So let's see. That was the 6-inch curvy log cabin, $21.99, and that's mine 17. Okay. And then the next one is the 10-inch log cabin. And this one you can use on a regular log cabin. Okay, so see on Whitney's picture how it's got the darker squares down through the center. So the great thing about these, and then it's all got the grip stuff through all those squares also, along with the dots. Along with that, you can lay that out on every step because with that much piecing, and then you get your blocks made, a lot of times they're different sizes just because it hasn't been a perfect 1/4 inch the whole way. So this you will trim. This is your trim tool, and this you will trim your steps by laying your center block. You'll have, this is for the skinny log cabin, regular log cabins here, and then you just, and it just tells you step by step in here. Standard log cabin, cut strips at least 1 3/4 wide, cut center square 2 1/2 wide. So this is going to show you, here's your round 1, round 2, round 3. So here's your center square, 2.5-inch square, all the way down. Okay. So this one is $28.99, and that's mine 17. And anytime you guys get any of these and you need help using them or anything, just holler. Be glad to help you, glad to show you how. I think you'll find the instructions really pretty easy. They're right inside the package. Okay. All right. The next one is the Ultimate Flying Geese. So everybody seems to be scared of the flying geese and they want to back away from that, but it's really not. I mean, it's pretty easy, really. So this is the Ultimate Flying Geese tool, and it shows you over here. See if I can get that close enough to you. It shows over here your finished size. You've got one by, or a half by 1, 1 by 2, 1.5 by 3, 2 by 4, 2.5 by 5, 3 by 6, 3.5 by 7, and 4 by 8. Okay. So, and then it's going to tell you to do that. You're going to cut this size of square. And so for instance, your 1/2 inch and by 1, you're going to cut a square 2 3/4. And you're going to cut 4 squares 1 3/4. Okay. And then you would put it together just like what it shows you up there. Okay. Very simple, but a very good log cabin or flying geese tool. Very good flying geese. And again, it's Creative Grids that grips the fabric. All right, that's $28.99, and that's mine 17. Okay, you guys, we have 48 out there. So if you guys have shared, be sure and put down that you've shared, and be sure to share publicly. And you guys will be in the drawing next week, okay? We'll draw and see if we can get you a free gift card. All right. Okay, I think we got through that one, Whitney. Let's go on to, I think we're on dots now, right? Yes. These look like Whitney's picture better. It's very vivid and bold. Again, another good pillowcase, or might be a good suitcase too. Be a cute bag. And stuff. So this is $11.99, and it's multi-dots. Okay. Lots of things you can do with that. You can make an apron. Yeah. I was kind of on an apron kick today. Janice has been making aprons for, well, you see, I've still got the apron on that Joyce and Terry made for us at Retreat. And I wear this quite a lot. And Janice and Cherie wear these little half aprons that Janice made. They're really cute. Really cute. These would be really cute on there, though. Huh? Janice Andrews, yes. Okay, let's go to the next slide. There we go. All right, so this is green, much more like Whitney's picture. I've got some shadowing tonight. So this is a really pretty bold green. Got your pink flower, again, your pink flowers, got paisleys, got blues, purples, got all the colors, yellows, reds. This will go with anything, you guys. Be a cute bag, a great pillowcase, or cute in a quilt. Very cute. So if you get into this larger, bolder print, the larger print like this, I know I tell you this all the time, that just can't cut it pattern, but I love that pattern. It takes the larger pieces like this, so you have a big piece in there, and you don't cut up your pattern so much, so you see all the design. So that just can't cut it pattern is a good pattern for that. All right, so that's $12.90. That one was $12.99. All right. Next one is Full Bloom, and it's got pretty much the same color as Whitney's. It's got the dark blue, and then it's got every color of dot, big, little, and medium in there. Lots of dots. Okay, so oops, got something on there. Okay, so Full Bloom, and it's $12.99. $12.99. Okay, I thought I had a piece of fuzz on there. Alrighty. This is one of my favorites. This is Mandalas. So Janice came in today. Janice Andrews and Janice Russell. They were both off, but they both came in today. So Janice said, how many times tonight are you going to tell them that you love mandalas? It's like, well, you might have to count me. Because y'all, I love mandalas. I really do. I don't know. I love everything, but the checks and the swirls and the mandalas. I've been ordering a lot of mandalas because I love them. It reminds me of a kaleidoscope. And I bought a kaleidoscope this last week too. Just a cheap one, but I love to look at all, turning it and looking at all the different things. And that's what this reminds me of. So this is more purple than the one that's on the screen. It's got a more purple background than the brighter purple. Okay, this is more a true purple. And stuff that I love the mandalas on here with all the turquoise and the yellow and the oranges and I don't know. I just like it. Something makes me think of that kaleidoscope. All right. So this is number 22, $11.99. I could do a lot of stuff with that. A lot. Yes. Okay. Again, this is like the green I showed you just a minute ago. This is the blue large all over. Again, we've got all the different designs, all the flowers. Mine number 21, and it's $11.99. Isn't that cute? I think this would be a cute Bible cover too. Book cover. All right. Then this one also goes with that. And this is the white floral scallop. Whoops, got that upside down. White floral scallop. White floral scallop. Mine number 24. It's $11.99. Mine number 24. That pretty? I like it. This would be a cute border. Really cute. And if you need to know how to miter your borders, I think I did that on the live one, I don't know, was it about a month ago? Showed you how to do that. Oh, thank you, GDK. I like that. So if you need to know how to do mitered borders, I may do another demo on that sometime. It's really pretty easy, you guys. Not too hard. A little bit of figuring in it, but it's okay. And this would be a good mitered border also. It'd also be a good mitered binding because, anything that's on the scallop or on the diagonal looks like that you've done it on the bias, and you haven't. You just cut it straight line. But this would be a really pretty binding, as well as lots of other things. Okay. It'd be a really cute apron too. So Rain or Shine Stripe, $11.99. Rain or Shine Stripe. I even like the name of that one. Okay. Rain or Shine. My birthday was always in April, so when I was a little girl, April showers bring May flowers. That's right. I always ended up with the little trinkets that had the little girls holding the umbrellas. Yes. Okay, so Petal Power Perky Pink. And this is really a brighter pink. It looks purple on mine that I'm holding, but it's not. It's pink like what Whitney has. And it's got pink, and it's got a green stripe and a turquoise stripe and a white and a darker pink and a purple. I mean, it's really pretty. Again, it would be great binding because it's on the bias, or it's not on the bias, but it looks like it's on the bias. Okay. So anytime you can get things that are going diagonally, it looks great for binding. So I reminded a lady of that today, that some ladies came in and they was getting a bunch of Kansas trebles. They was from Oklahoma City. And I said, oh, this diagonal would be beautiful binding. And she said, oh, I never thought of that at, the end of the quilt. So she got enough to do binding too. So it is really pretty on that. Okay, this would be another good pillowcase bag. It would just be a good background even. It's just got some good color. It's on cream. This is how do you say this word? Not geometry. Geometry. Geometry circles. Geometry circles. What it reminds me of, I call this fabric marbles, because my mom always, I guess when she was a little girl, they played marbles all the time. And so when I was a little girl at school, we played jacks and marbles. I don't know if that's the same as, I think it's the same as my mom, where you throw the marbles down and then you throw the ball up and oh no, it was jacks. I guess we did that. But she played marbles. And this reminds me of her little bucket of marbles that she's got.
Marbles, and you draw a circle, you put the marbles in the circle, and then you have a shooter.
Oh, Bill's talking about you would like the diagonal stripes. Yes, that's why you picked them out, didn't you, Janice? So Bill's saying when he was a kid, you draw a circle and have a shooter marble, right?
Put their marbles in the circle.
Oh, you put your marble, everybody's marbles in the circle?
Yeah. And then you'd have a shooter, and you'd try to knock people. Any marbles you knocked out of the circle, you got to keep.
Oh, if you had a shooter marble and any marbles you knocked outside that circle, you got to keep. And I bet you tried to do that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah,
Take everyone's marbles.
That was the game. I bet people that are on here played marbles.
Has anybody ever played marbles? He wants to know. Anybody ever played marbles that's in that circle? I've never played that. I've played a lot of jacks. We used to sit out on the playground, out on the patio, and do lots of throwing the ball and catching the jacks. So, okay, another diagonal. Again, Janice, you did a really good job with these diagonals. I like those. So this one looks like a chain. I like it. It's a little bit lighter color.
I love diagonals.
Huh?
I love diagonals.
I do love diagonals. Again, a great binding, but it just gives movement to your quilt. I love this. And it would be a really good border too. Okay. So the diagonals, this is called Strawberry Jam. Mine number 28, and it's $11.99. One more here. Oh, let's see. Kelly says she's played Wahoo with marbles, but not the circle game. I bought a Wahoo board, but I didn't really realize, I didn't know how to play it.
Oh, yeah.
No, yes, if you want a special cat eye marble. Oh, cat eye marble were the best. Mary's got the secret. She was drawn to the bright colors. Yes. Okay, this one is hexagons white. So it's got the white background and it's got a bunch of hexes. But if you kind of look at it, you can see different things. I can see the rows going down, diagonal, but then I see stars. Do you see the stars? Got a circle in the center.
Yeah.
Do you see the star? You can see the circle in the center.
Kind of like what's that star? Star of David.
Star of David. Yep, looks like the Star of David. So on Whitney's picture, you definitely see the diagonal. And you can, if you sit there and stare at it long enough, you see the star. It's kind of one of those, like those Jesus pictures that you see, and that you look at it long enough and you see Jesus pop out. Should I bring it for P31? Yes, bring it. You teach us. We love games. That would be awesome. I'm going to learn a new game Kelly's bringing.
Wahoo.
Well, the Wahoo that I bought, the board, I didn't ever know how to use it. It was an old board, but I had really gotten it because Bill went to the Highway Patrol School with Desmond, and a native Indian, and his middle name is Wahoo. So they used to always go to coffee, and Bill would say, "Hey, Wahoo." They thought he was making fun of him. He's like, "No, that's his name." So I got the Wahoo board really for them. We should take, Sherry says we should take jacks. I'm going to see if I can find some. That would be so much fun. One thing I do have is checkerboard game. Thelma and Louise made us a checkerboard and gave us all the kits to that at the last retreat. So they made one for the retreat. So I'll be taking that so we can play checkers. But I would love to learn to play Wahoo. You'll have to bring it and teach us how. And jacks, that would be so much fun. I'm all for games, you guys. Cards, dominoes, whatever. I love it. I love it. So I don't know if you guys like to play games. Tell me what your favorite game is. Do you like cards? Because we play pitch. We play all kinds of different card games. 313 is one of my favorite, or Up and Down. Dominoes. We love Mexican Train. We love all that kind of stuff. So Chicken Foot. If you guys like stuff like that, tell me. Sit on the floor and play jacks. How about let's sit at the table and play jacks? I don't know about sitting on the floor. I used to sit like that. Oh, Janice, you like pitch? I do too. Do you like, Sky Joe? I love Sky Joe. I got that game for my mom and her friends a couple years ago for Christmas because I got it for all the kids the year before. And that's a fun game, you guys.
Who introduced Becky to Sky Joe?
Becky, who introduced you to the Sky Joe? That would be us. I think we was cruising together and we took Sky Joe and took it on a cruise. We played Sky Joe all week. So, okay. Do we have any other stuff? Oh, yes, we do. Where's my samples? You guys, Janice Russell came in this morning, and she has been busy making stuff all week. Okay, so this one that says December 25th, it is a little wall hanging, or it says it's a door greeter, but I would put it on the wall. And it is so cute. It's kind of out of the flannels or the wool flannels. It's so cute. So she had this cute little hanger. She put it on, and you can see her little stitches she did on the machine. Isn't that cute? So there's the D. It's got the Christmas tree and the snow and the gifts. There's the E with the candy cane and the bulbs. Okay. The C that's got the bells. And then the 25th. And look at that with the candy cane stripe. Isn't that cute? I wish I could get this all up here so you could see. I can't get far enough back, y'all, for you to see that. Oops. There. December 25th. That is so cute. So this is the pattern. So this is the sample. We'll have it hanging here in the shop for those of you that are close and can come in and see it. And the pattern, Whitney, you want me to put that back up? I could do it sideways. Yeah. So December 25th. I don't know if I can get it all on there, but look at the little mints at the side. Aren't those cute? I love it. Janice, you did a good job. Okay, so that pattern is $9.99. $9.99. And what number was that? Or Whitney, mine number 30. Mine number 30. So cute, you guys. So cute. So that's, again, something you can do. You can stitch in your chair, or you can stitch it on machine, whichever way you want to do it. Okay, so she brought that one, and then she brought this one. And this one we've had in the shop. This one's called a Pattern Plus. So what it is, it's got the pattern in there, and so it's got your snowman, but the plus to it is you get these real thick, see if I can get those to the side. See how thick those are? The thick buttons that come with it. So you get those, and this one down here, and then the threads. Oops, threads are on this side. And you get all the threads that go with your scarf. Isn't that a cute, cute piece? So she got that all cut out and made up. I love it. Just the little snowman looking out the window. Or maybe looking in the window. He's probably outside, you're inside. Isn't that cute? I loved it. And then the buttons, you see the buttons on his mouth and his nose, or see how thick they are? I love that. Okay, so this one is a Pattern Plus. And so it's the in the meadow. Is that right? In the meadow. And like I said, you get well, you can see it right there. You get the skeins of thread. You get the 3 big star buttons. And they're also, I'll show you a little closer. And then you get all the mouth and eye buttons. So see the star button? Can you see let's see if I can get it close enough to show the detail. Too shadowed. But on top of it, it's all etched. It's kind of sparkly. It's got like a clear glitter. And then it's all etched, and it's got a really delicate, detailed snowflake that's all etched in the top of it. Really beautiful, you guys. So again, that Pattern Plus is, this is the embellishing kit, and it's got the pattern in there. It's $35.99. You're getting the pattern, the threads, and the buttons. Okay. So really, really cute. And $35.99. That's mine 31. And it makes a pretty good size. That's a pretty good size for a door wall hanger. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what size that is she's got here. Looks like 29.5 to 22. So 22 to 30, say. That's a pretty nice size. Pretty nice size for a wall hanging. Okay, so $35.99 on that one. Thank you, Janice, for making those. Those turned out so cute. Love it. What would I do without my girls? Janice and Sue, they make stuff all the time. I love it, you guys. And I love that they love to sew, because I do too. So, all right, you guys, again, we did not get to do the wheel because last week we did not get to see any comments. So if you did order something last week, we did not get it put in because we could not see any of the comments. So if you'll let us know what you wanted, then we can get it. But otherwise, we have no sales for last week. All right. This is our closing for the holidays, Wednesday, November 23rd. So the day before Thanksgiving, we will be open till 2. Okay. So if you need something before Thanksgiving, we'll be open till 2. And if you're like us, we always try to do a craft on Thanksgiving Day in the afternoon. The boys are watching football and the girls will do a craft. So if you need something, come in the day before and we can get you fixed up. Closed on Thanksgiving, closed on Friday. I figured everybody will be out doing their Black Friday shopping. And so we're going to go ahead and close that weekend and let our girls have time with their families. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I love that. I think God has given us way more than we deserve. So the girls are going to get to all spend it with their families. Okay. So we open back up on Monday the 28th. Monday the 28th. That's my sister's birthday. Huh? Okay. Lost my hubby. Oh no, Sue Ann. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sue Ann lost her husband last week. I am so sorry, Sue Ann. Oh my goodness, he was just in here. Oh my goodness. I'm praying for you, girl. I will be praying for you. If you guys know Sue Ann, or even if you don't, remember her, you guys. That's got to be a hard thing. I'm very lucky. I've got my husband and he's with me all the time. Sometimes I'm wishing he was, I had a break, but then when you lose them, you think, I wish I had him. So I'm so sorry, Sue Ann. Okay, so that was November's break. Then December, we are closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Okay, so Christmas Day is on a Sunday, Christmas Eve on Saturday. And so we're just going to close down Saturday altogether because my girls will be cooking and stuff to go to their families. And I want them to have time with their families. So it's probably not something that you're going to be coming in for. If you really need something, we'll be around and you can call and I always can run to the shop anytime. But we're going to let our employees have some time with their families. So, and us too. Get to see my grandbabies. I just can't wait to spend time with them. Okay, Whitney put up only 53 days until Christmas. Oh my goodness, this seems like it's January. I've got a lot of sewing to get done. If you guys need quilting done, be sure and get them in. I said November 1st, which is today. So if you need quilting done for Christmas gifts, you're going to have to get them in like this week. Otherwise, it's a maybe because I always work all the way to Christmas Eve and I don't want to do. I want to have a little bit of time with my family. So, all right. Anything else? Got anything else? The building's coming along. I had a lot of people ask about the building. Bill's got it all torn out, down all the way down to the rafters, all the way down to the studs. He's got everything tore out and he got sheetrock and he's starting to build back. So, maybe we'll get some pictures and get you updated on it. So, all right, y'all. Again, I apologize for the no wheel tonight. Facebook, we just didn't have any comments last week, so couldn't see. But if you have shared, which we want you to share, and then post that you've shared on here so we can tell. And Cherie will send out.
Janice said she came to see it today and nobody was there. Ask for what time.
Janice came to see. Janice Russell came to see. Yeah, she did this morning.
What time?
After she left here.
What time?
What time was you there, Janice? He wants to know. He was over there. He had a delivery early this morning, but anyway, so we'll update you on the building. It's coming along. It's nice to get all the old stuff out and get it to roof the ceilings out, both ceilings and all the air conditioning ducts and carpet and all that. So okay. So anyways, it's exciting, you guys. It looks really, really good. So it's looking better all the time. It looks better than it did, I'll say, with everything ripped out of it. So, okay, you guys. Well, thanks for joining us again on a Tuesday night, and we will see you next week. Bye now.